Hello, and welcome to Dice Friends. This show, and everything we do, is brought to you by you through support of our Patreon. Patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. My name is Jacob Burgess, and I am your storyteller for episode 4 of Not a Drop to Drink, A Tale of Vancouver Island by Night, our Vampire 5th Edition Chronicle. You can listen to this and a bunch of other wonderful content wherever your podcasts are served. So that's me. A little bit about us and how you can support us. Let's meet our players and the characters that they're going to play in these nights. Let us begin this time with Heather.
Hey, I'm Heather Dery. I'm playing Jessica Chadwick, Toreador, who's gonna become the Moriador. Sure, why not? I'll stick with that. I tried to put it.
Toreador with the Moriador.
You do not want to think, you know what, I rhymed with Bruja.
Yeah.
The Bruja with the...
Yeah.
Hey, it took me a whole 2 seconds to think of that rhyme.
It's that,
And
that's
I'm
like
sticking with
Beetlejuice
it.
saying the ghost with the most. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the Toreador with the Moriador.
That is not a sentence Jessica would say out loud, but it is a sentence Heather says out loud.
Yeah.
I could see that written in one of her journals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely none of our characters are dorks.
Absolutely not.
No.
Why don't you tell me about your character, Cameron?
Hi, I'm Cameron Lauder, and I'm playing Silas Reed, the Tremere warlock with the severe concern about the future.
Well, who would you like to go next?
Corey.
Hi, I'm Coriander Dickinson, playing Jordan Hinkleman, the Bruja with a van. Adam.
Hello, I'm Adam Savadan. I'm playing Oliver Tyndall, former substitute teacher turned
Vampire.
child of the... I can't say. I was going to say the V word, and I'm trying not to. It's like a no-go. I'm not trying to eliminate it from my vocabulary. He's a child of the night.
Yes. Very good.
I don't like kindred.
No?
Yeah, Oliver doesn't like kindred.
No.
We're
Good.
not using the Z word.
Yeah, he's a Kaitif who likes to eat.
Yes, he does.
I wanted to say Kaitit, but that doesn't sound very good.
No, it doesn't. I mean,
Kaitit
Kaitif with the teeth.
with the teeth that likes to eat. How about to Kaitif these pierogies, if you know what I mean? And nom 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 nom. Oh baby,
He only eats
Love
beef.
yeah, he only eats beef. Eats beef is cursed.
That's bad.
Eat beef.
E-freef.
I can tell today's going to be a great day.
Doing?
Don't eat offensified.
Ah, and the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, I like this. All right. Yeah.
It's because double S's look like an F.
and yeah, it's
The long S.
way to put some English on it.
You're just going to be a thorn to my side, aren't you?
I'll do my best.
Isn't that a Toreador thing? See, I'm fitting in.
Yay! And once again, whoop. It looked like you were about to spit out water. I just wanted
No,
to give you
I
the
was
space
fine.
to do that. And once again, my name is Jacob Burgess. I am the storyteller for this chronicle. Yeah, hold on. What's that?
On purpose.
Yeah. I this was my idea. This was I did this to me.
Jacob asked us to do this.
I did. Why?
I don't know.
We're fun.
It is true. You are fun. This is a
You know, like I've never watched another group play vampire before, but I feel like our group is much different from most vampire groups. I am just throwing this out there that I think that the vibe of our group is much different from other vampire groups that play.
Maybe we should just start being like,
Yeah.
We have our Fang Club thing.
Yeah.
which I love. This is really
Blah.
blah. Honestly, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of it's like did you know Disneyland has a goth day?
No.
No.
I have heard
What?
stories.
It's not an
Sounds
official
amazing.
thing, but there are organizations where a bunch of goths descend on Disneyland one day out of the year.
Black cloud.
Yes, and they have the best time. All the Splash Mountain pictures, you can find them online, are incredible. Just people just completely deadpanning it, or just being overjoyed, covered in spikes, and it's every flavor of goth you can imagine. Like every stripe in that black to gray rainbow. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Graybow?
Grainbow? Oh, that's more
Grainbow?
for bread, I guess.
Also, I have bad news.
Oh.
We didn't blow our messy crit yesterday. Or in the last session.
Oh no, that's terrible
Did we
news.
not?
we
Well,
did.
you had one from the previous.
Yeah.
Did we end
we-
up with another one?
We
from the
didn't
previous-
establish a messy crit from
Yesterday.
yesterday,
Oh.
and that's okay. Not every session needs a messy crit,
But
and
I
that's
try so
all
hard.
right. Not every session needs a messy crit.
What can I have?
Can I ask Messy Crit?
Just a little as a treat.
Please, I've been a good boy.
Have you?
Give me my GBP.
Have you?
Yeah.
Legitimately make the argument, please, that you have been a good boy and deserve a messy crit. Go ahead. Whole table. Have you been a good boy and or girl and or NB? I will turn this game right around.
Yeah.
I tried really hard to start with a rhyme this morning, and I feel like that makes me a good person.
How dare you play to your audience?
No.
No, that's how you win.
And that's very true.
I don't know.
Okay.
I came away with a bunch of vampire collector plates yesterday, so I'm pretty stoked.
I haven't crashed my van yet.
You want to cube that? All right. How about this? Before we get into spending experience points, because we have quite a few experience points to spend, and I would like your characters to grow. I would very much like your characters to grow. God, would I like your characters to grow? So
Can I spend points to make Oliver bigger?
wait, no, okay. Let's. How
Just add like a foot, you know?
like taller?
Yeah, like
Like a
just,
baller.
yeah. If only I was a little bit taller. The hat
There are ways.
and a rabbit and a hat and a bat.
What is the next line? It's a 6'4"
6'4" Impala.
6'4" Impala. Thank you so much. I actually. Like, I always thought it was like if I could be taller and then like 6'4" Waller or something. Like okay, that's
No,
good.
you could have a girl and then you call her.
Ah. Anyway, back to the messy crit. Tell me what happened last session and one thing interesting you learned, and then we'll see about the messy crit. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right.
Well, so one thing about last session that I learned was that weird faces can be in other people.
Yeah. What happened? Where did you encounter that?
When we met, it's Giuseppe.
Yes, Giuseppe Duncern.
When we went to the Giovanni estate, and they were taking us to meet Monica and James.
Yes. Yep. Monica Giovanni. And Chains. Like Cher. Yep. Okay. So you went to the Giovanni estate, had a conversation with Chains, had a conversation with Monica. How'd that go?
I think that went very well.
Cameron, how do you think that went?
We are technically not indebted to either Chains or Monica, yet I feel we are. The interesting thing I learned last session was that the Giovanni established themselves on Vancouver Island before it was supposed to be safe, or it at least made plans to. So this mansion was built 3 years ago, but it's only been safe for vampires to live here for 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Math doesn't quite work out.
Yeah.
And I very much enjoy it. Like, Jessica keyed in on that. There was a scene happening, but I definitely heard under your breath, you're like, it's weird. And I really enjoy how you two work together to kind of piece that out. That's lovely. So how about you, Adam?
Ghosts are real. Also, there's necromancy, which I didn't think was real.
Oh, we haven't seen it.
Yeah, but I mean, I got
be
told
bluffing.
it was real. No, I don't think at this point Oliver thinks anybody's bluffing about anything.
Does Oliver think anybody lies?
Not
Like
at this
outside of
point.
like teenagers?
Well, I mean, like, when you tell me, okay, I didn't think werewolves were real, and they're real. And he didn't think Bigfoot was real, but apparently Bigfoot's real. Ghosts are real, and they're around. People can be possessed. People can be, there's necromancy, like there's zombies. There's not much else that you could tell me that Oliver would be like, no, there's no way that exists, you know?
And yet you can't turn into a bat.
No, I can't. It's horse shit. It's like,
He'll
where is
figure
it?
it out.
Where
He'll
is it in
figure
this
it out.
book where I get to turn into a bat?
Protean discipline chapter.
Oh, sick. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, and I found, yeah, what else did I learn? I think that's it.
You learned about eating.
Yeah, eating's fine. Apparently that's weird. Like, all the vampires think that's weird.
Yes.
Yeah,
Without calling upon the power of the blood,
yeah.
you can just eat. Yes.
Yeah.
So there is an ability that every vampire has. It's on one of your cheat sheets of. It's called Common Vampire Powers, where you can use make a rouse check and call upon the power of the blood and use Flesh of Life, which gives you a facsimile of being human. Your, skin isn't quite so shallow. You breathe. You can eat for a limited amount of time. It doesn't last very long, depending on your humanity. But the higher your humanity, the closer to humanity you are. So even without your merit eat food, your humanity is at 8.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually like drink and enjoy wine and metabolize some of it. You can't metabolize food,
Yeah.
but you can eat it. With your merit, you can vomit it up, but you don't have to call upon the power of the blood to just do it. And your humanity's high enough where you can actually enjoy some of it, which is nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. You like your steak very rare. Excuse me. I burped. All right, who's next? What happened last time? What'd you learn?
I learned how to blood bond, and now I'm unstoppable.
Yes. Excellent. So what happened last time that led to this revelation of knowledge and newfound unstoppability?
Our thin blood ward was Hungy
Yes. What's their name, by the way?
Margaret.
What's their actual name?
Marge.
There you go.
We don't know.
There you go. Yes, we don't know.
Yeah,
Yep.
we don't-
yeah.
we don't actually
we don't know, but it's Marge now. Yep. Marge, large and in
considered,
charge.
Like, giving them the option of maybe like a nickname, maybe like Toothless, because How to Train Your Dragon's probably out and popular in 2017. But
I would imagine.
yeah.
Yeah.
We took Marge to the estate, and Monica tried to use ghosts on them in the basement in the weird dungeon that she keeps hermetically sealed under her crime palace.
There's something about the term hermetically sealed that just makes me laugh. I don't know why.
By genuine hermetics.
I don't know why, but it's like when you describe anything as hermetically sealed, I'm just like, that's funny. That's comedy.
That's how I refer to being constipated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Oliver right now.
Yeah.
He's hermetically sealed.
Little bound up. So what happened to lead to that knowledge?
Monica offered to use her ghost powers to locate a meth lab for us, or blood lab, we're not sure. And in exchange, at some point, we'll have to give her a location or something, a favor to be called on. Vaguely.
No, I'm pretty sure she said that was canceled out.
Yeah.
Because she's
a lot of
playing both
things.
sides, and
I like how
this is what I've taken away.
I like how this lady's like, yeah, I can control the afterlife. I can ask them any question and do anything. I can basically control the cosmos. What do you need? Can you find us a meth lab? Are you sure? That's it? Yeah, just a meth lab, please. No more, no less.
And how does everybody feel about your new ward? How does everybody feel about Marge?
I don't particularly care for them, but like Oliver doesn't.
Yeah.
I should say, because he doesn't. He just likes this little group. He doesn't really want to add anybody to it.
That's
what
fair.
I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, this is it. I don't want anybody else.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't want anybody else sitting down at this particular poker table.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Passing,
4 is enough for a game, right?
passing interest.
Yeah.
But don't. Oliver's already like very loud and stuff, and so I'd like Marge to be very not loud, which is why I said things like, "What's your favorite color?" Just calm down.
Yeah.
You're here now. That's okay. I don't hate you yet, but I don't love you yet either.
Yes. Yep. Marge seems to have trouble interacting with folks and the world at large. Not socks, though. Really likes socks. Indeed. And how about Silas?
He's dangerous. He needs to be taught how to be, or he's going to get us all into a lot of trouble. They.
Yep.
They.
Yeah, I believe we had all agreed on non-gendered pronouns for them.
Fair enough.
Yep.
They're dangerous. They need to be taught how to live, or they're going to get us into a lot of trouble. So whoever is, if someone, either they gotta go, or someone needs to take responsibility for them. And that's not Silas. Silas has a job already.
I think somebody is attempting to take responsibility for them, so...
That sounds like a lot of work, and not Silas's problem.
Correct. Yes.
I'm sure Silas is going to be a big fan of everything that's going to go on.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Fan. So let's just take, now that we're starting to get into some, shall we say, and part of the points of Vampire is Beast I Am, less Beast I Become, we are heading into some morally questionable waters. So let's just take a moment and review your character's convictions. Because these are the things that helps tie them to what it is to be human. What will help keep them from sliding down the downward spiral into becoming more of a beast. So, let's start with Oliver. Oliver, your convictions?
Don't harm innocents, and good enough is not good enough.
Good enough isn't good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't harm innocents.
Yeah.
Who does Oliver consider to be innocent?
I mean, that's subjective, right? That's I mean, it is. Like, it's like, it depends on what side of the line you're on, right? It's very flexible. Because it's like, I mean, it depends on what the point of view of the person who is committing the act, right?
It can be.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, that is kind of flexible, but I think it does, I could argue that could be taken in a lot of ways, but I think that with Oliver, it is taken as in he is still feels very much human, you know, regardless of what he is right now at this point in his life. So he's like, he won't hurt people, right? Like immortal, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It is flexible, isn't it?
It is. Because, I mean, like, innocent could mean, like, I mean, if you're a vampire, then you just think only vampires are innocent, right? Because they're your people, and
could be.
They're just doing things that are just so they survive, right? You're looking out for, because things are like, as much as, you know, with people, they like see vampires the way they're displayed in like movies and everything else, and they're like, blah, or like, I'm gonna you know, you got this, I'm Steven Dorff in Blade, you know, like I'm here to eat you. And then, but from vampires' point of view, it's like with the Masquerade and everything, they're hiding, and they're like, if they are ever found out, like they are fucked. Like you were saying earlier, before, like in the pre-show talk, like it's like if humans ever found out about vampires, you're so unbelievably boned, because like there's millions of humans, and how many vampires are there? I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. Like thousands? Like not that many, right? Like 1,000 vampires?
Probably not. In previous editions, the recommended population of a city was 1 vampire to 100,000 humans.
Oh.
That's like that was considered to be, in previous editions, a safe level.
Yeah.
With the advent of 5th edition and where the World of Darkness is now, a lot of fucked up shit's happened so far.
Yeah.
We haven't even started talking about things like the Week of Nightmares, the Time of Thin Blood, or anything. Oh, wait. What? Oh, nah, I'm sure that has nothing to do with anything. So it is very flexible, and I'm curious to explore the growth or descent? Do you think descent? Shrinkage? Yeah.
It's cold.
It's cold in the water.
Yeah. I mean, you're dead. Your body temperatures are cold. Let's not judge anybody.
Yeah.
So, Heather, your convictions?
Oh, yes.
Or I'm sorry, I should say Jessica's convictions.
This is a good point because I don't know that these are mine. Best foot forward.
Mm-hmm.
Always trying to be best presentation of self. And truth is important.
Yes. Very good. I truly think that the way that you've been playing your character, you've really been living that. Like best foot forward, because I've asked you, what does Jessica think about the situation? And it has been very different than how Jessica is presenting or acting. You know, she's got this like aloof sort of, back away from everything sort of feel.
You don't want people to know how you feel.
Yeah.
Outside needs to be separate from inside.
Yeah. Which is
why truth is important.
Yeah. It's
Other people are doing it.
a wonderful dichotomy. I love this game. Hey, Corey.
Hi, Jacob.
What are Jordan's convictions?
They are complete your tasks and always look for an advantage.
Yes. Jordan, having been someone who, in her mortal life, gave a lot. And when they finally had an opportunity to have something for themselves, really kind of took the reins with that and carried that into their kindred existence. Would you agree that Jordan is finding herself to be more herself as a kindred
Very much.
than she ever was as a mortal?
Yeah. Is empowered to act instead of just being frustrated repeatedly.
And reacting. I think Ike, your sire, picked pretty well as far as the clan goes. And Cameron, Silas's convictions.
Silas has, they are called Never Alone and Nothing Ends. So Never Alone is his feeling that all of his, he comes from his ancestors and they continue to not literally look out for him, but he is always conscious that his mother didn't raise him or his grandmother didn't raise him to act as if he is in isolation. That the things that he does are connected to both history and the future. And he has a responsibility to ensure that continuity.
How does that translate to his feelings of the pyramid?
I think the pyramid actually completely hijacked his feelings of familial responsibility, especially considering the Tremere, their old flaw, which was that they bind really easily to their elders.
Yes.
And so I think that just slotted right into him and hijacked a lot of what he considers to be his, not necessarily family responsibility, but his responsibility to a greater humanity or a culture.
Yes. It's not something that you haven't been a vampire long enough to have experienced that, but you were definitely told about those rituals.
I mean, would he feel the absence of that? Because that was taken away from the Tremere.
Absolutely. I think I believe he would.
Yeah. Would you feel that vacancy in your blood that you are supposed to feel attached to your elders, but you don't?
I believe Silas absolutely would, because the philosophy doesn't match the blood. The philosophy that has been espoused upon him by his sire and other folks within the Vancouver Chantry does not match how he feels, does not match the strength of the blood, because you understand the blood, at least from a Tremere perspective, better than any other kindred. You can unlock its secrets. You can use it for true power. And I would imagine, and it's your character, so you tell me, this is just me as an outside observer, I would imagine Silas absolutely feels the absence of that because it doesn't match. It feels hollow. You have given me a pretty box, and there's nothing inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
His other one is called Nothing Ends, and that is his understanding that there are no endings, right? It's from The Last Unicorn, right? There are no happy endings because nothing ends. It's this great line that is just like rattled off in the middle of a chase in a conversation. But there's
film.
no end point, right? Because nothing ends. So there's no happy endings. There's no bad endings. There is always going to be a tomorrow that you are going to be responsible to. And that will expect answers from you.
Especially now.
Yeah. Because he's immortal. So he's going to see the heat death of the universe. Right?
If he plays his cards right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
And he'll need to eat. So it's his response because, feeding on animals kind of works, but we're going to need humans. So even from just a pragmatic perspective, we have a responsibility to humanity.
Yes. Speaking of feeding on animals, kindred and kine are typically words that the camera have kicked around. Kine is a fairly ubiquitous phrase among most vampires, most kindred. Do you know what kine means?
Cattle.
Yeah.
Correct. Something to think about, perhaps.
Yeah. Oh, he does. That's why he uses humanity. At least in his internal dialogues. Because you have to fit in.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? You have to fit in.
And especially with your humanity score, as high as it is, you fit in quite handily. It's not much of an effort. Perhaps personality-wise, but not in the other aspects of your existence. So keep these in mind. These are what kind of anchors your characters to humanity, because as you continue on in the nights, you may incur what's called stains. If you act against your character's nature, who they are, sometimes you must. Sometimes we have to act counter to who we are as people in order to accomplish our goals and tasks, in order to survive. And occasionally, the beast inside you will give you no choice, because you have not kept it happy. Well, haven't kept you happy. Really depends on your own personal philosophy on what the beast is. Is it a part of you, or is it a curse put upon you?
Ah, the bicameral mind.
What? What?
That is the Orson Welles bicameral mind.
Okay, I got the Orson Welles part. The French champagne.
The
Okay.
bicameral mind is it's the theory that, well, actually, Corey, could you?
Like a split mind. Like the people are two people.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. That was fucking great. So do you know what Orson Welles' last role was?
Unicron.
Unicron in the
Transformers.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the 1986 seminal classic Transformers the movie. Yep. God, what a treat. I love Transformers as well. Anyway, speaking of Transformers, he said having no transition. Let's spend some experience points.
God, now I just want to stage the dialogue between Megatron and Unicron as a stage play with Megatron lying on like a black plinth and a spotlight.
We can't do this, Cam. We got to
Okay.
play this game. We can't. Please don't. Please.
Okay.
Why are you fucking doing this to me?
Because it's fun.
Time someone
Sorry.
mentions Transformers, I think of there's a game.
Why are we doing this?
Sorry, but I have to get this out right now. There's a Transformers game. It was the cell shaded one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the name of it is.
Devastation.
Devastation. There's a line where Megatron says, "In one more Earth Day, there will be no more Earth days."
Yeah.
And it is the best line in any video game ever. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Get it out.
That was a great experience. What about our
Yeah.
experience?
Yeah, nice.
I can do the transitions too.
I need a fucking second, because now brain is out of vampire, and now it's starting to think about. Have you played the fucking Half Moon games, the trilogy? Fuck you. Anyway, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
throw a bunch of
Here we go.
eggs at 'em.
Here we go. Hold on.
Quick
Wait,
thing.
no, I got this. I got it.
Okay.
Hold on. Here, I just gotta
Just lick it.
Oh, here we go. There. You know what? There we go. That's
Yeah,
mine.
there you go.
Yep, that's mine. That's good book. Fresh off the presses. So let's spend some experience points. On your cheat sheets, you should have the experience points charts on what you want to spend it on. We've talked a little bit about it, but let's just kind of throw back the curtain a little on your characters, and let folks know kind of what you're doing and what's up. So, who wants to go first?
I can.
Okay, excellent.
I have increased my blood potency to level 2.
I see. You
And-
have.
Bought a level 1 ritual.
And I'm sorry you had enough experience. Oh,
I had
that's
23
right.
points.
That's right. We've been doing this a little while.
I
That's
didn't spend
correct.
any of my experience from the first campaign.
From the first chronicle.
First chronicle. excuse
Yes.
me.
No. Not. We're going to be fancy.
So is it like a spell?
Yeah. Yeah, functionally.
Okay, why you
Pretty
say
much
like
it.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm like, is it? Yeah, no, it's a spell. It's
Okay.
literally a spell.
Yeah.
Spell?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Well,
just takes a while to do.
that's why it's called the rituals. Like spells, you're just like.
Does those exist in that game? Like in this game, can you be like? I guess you say you're a warlock, but like you can't like magic missile somebody.
Nah.
Depends on what you do. Okay. Well,
If I get lure of flames, I can
well, there's
fire.
rituals. Let's.
Oh, the fire again.
Well,
Yes.
yeah. Let's. We've talked about.
Yeah, ritual's more like a sorcery than an instant.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
it's called. The discipline's called blood sorcery, but there are like inherent quick powers of the blood that you can use through that discipline.
Okay.
And there are rituals that will allow you to, like, do things very, very quickly, but a lot of it does take preparation.
Okay.
But the advantage with blood sorcery, and part of the reason why the Tremere guard it so closely, is because it is so versatile. Because given enough time and knowledge, they can do so much more with the blood that other folks can't. Which is part of the reason why some of the Camarilla love having Tremere chantries in cities, because that's such like a store of power and versatility and ability. And that's part of how the Tremere originally made themselves useful to get entrance into the Camarilla, because there were a bunch of wizards that turned themselves into vampires in order to practice their magic forever. But turning themselves into vampires cut off their access to their magic. So they had to learn a new way to do it.
Is it because they weren't alive anymore? You need to be alive to do magic.
Yes, essentially.
Okay.
Yep. Typically. So they had to use their structures and abilities from when they were wizards in order to learn how to use the power of vitae, of vampiric blood, in order to exist. So they've developed what the Tremere call thaumaturgy. Mechanically, it's called blood sorcery because there's different styles that other clans can do. For example, the Banu Hakim, which you haven't encountered yet, another one of the clans, you have a form of blood sorcery. Not as versatile as the Tremere
It's
version.
like more specialized versions of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
Tremere are like the generalists, and then everyone else can well, not everyone, but other clans can do it, but it's like very focused or like very limited.
Yeah, because they didn't they don't understand it
how
as
it
well.
works. Yeah.
Which is part of the reason why, like one of the things that they call the Tremere are the usurpers, because they like usurped the place of a different a clan that used to exist in the Camarilla, but then they started eating souls. So the Tremere were like, hey, we can get rid of these people for you if you give us protection and entry. And by the way, I think they're all bad. They're probably bad.
Yeah, they're all bad.
They're all
They were very bad.
They were very
all of them were very bad.
Very,
people.
very bad.
And
yeah.
don't let anyone tell you they were good,
Yeah.
because they were
definitely.
very bad.
They were very bad. And they're not around anymore,
No.
so it's fine. Yeah.
It's never going to come up, but they were bad.
They were extremely bad.
So
Oh,
ritual,
God, so
huh?
bad. Anyway, so
Yeah.
what ritual did you take there?
Blood Walk,
Blood Walk.
which is the one that it allows you to gain a lot more information from a taste for
Taste of
blood,
blood.
as long as you use more blood.
Yep.
So it's like a chug of blood.
A chug of blood will allow you.
Goblet. Yeah, goblet of blood.
Yep. In a silver bowl.
Yes, in a silver bowl, you perform the ritual and you can get a lot more detailed information.
I thought vampires didn't like silver. Or is that
That's
werewolves?
werewolves.
I think.
Some
Well, yeah.
some vampires don't like silver.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some vampires that believe hard enough in some of the old folklore. Like, some of the old folklore legitimately works on some vampires, and probably some human was just like, ha, holy water. It worked on this one vampire. I'm going to tell everybody that holy water is going to work. And then other vampires go, yeah, that's horse crap. Just let them believe that, and it'll be great. Somebody will be like, oh, holy water, and then you eat them, and it's...
I have the holy water problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give vampires bad name.
Yeah.
No one
Yeah.
needs to know about it, okay?
Now, blood potency. You took blood potency, but you've also taken blood potency,
Yeah.
correct? So, thank you for explaining your ritual. I'm going to let you talk about blood potency.
From this handy-dandy cheat sheet,
Indeed.
My
and we're
blood
using the
potency-
errata.
up to 2 means for blood surge, I had 2 die. Damage mended per rouse check is 2 points of superficial damage. I get an extra die on discipline power bonuses.
Yes, indeed.
As a power bonus.
Yep.
I get to reroll 1 rouse check.
Yes.
Bane severity is 2, and my feeding penalty is that animal and bagged blood slakes half hunger.
Half hunger. Yes. So let's break that down on how that works within the world. So with I explained it all to you a little bit, kind of in our pre-game talk. We'll just throw that out to the audience, hopefully very quickly. Is that there are 2 measures of vampiric power among kindred: generation, which is how close you are to the progenitor vampire, whoever you think that progenitor vampire is. Different kindred religions have different philosophies and different thoughts behind that. Some people think it's Cain from the Bible. Other people think it's like aliens. There's a bunch of different. Well, let's not go there.
Okay.
A lot of people think it's a bunch of different things.
Aliens are real?
Well, we'll find out. No. Let's not. So did you play the Half Moon Transformers? No. So generation and blood potency. Blood potency, generation is how close you are. Blood potency is how powerful your blood is. Typically, your blood potency increases every 100 years you've been a vampire in existence. Other things can increase that, like intense emotions and pretty much things that you've been going through can increase the power of your blood, the actual like ability of it. If you get into torpor, which is, you go sleepy for a very long time, or you get staked and you're not able to move around and whatnot, your blood potency will decrease by 1 every 50 years. So it's essentially age plus generation equals kindred power. So may I see your sheet for just a second?
Which one?
Let's just, the errata sheet. So we'll break that down. So we all talked about rouse checks. That's what you got to roll to invoke powers of the blood, or up to and including waking up in the morning. Oh, I'm so sorry. The table. Thank you. Yeah, hand that back to you there.
Sorry.
Pages. So you're increasing your blood potency to
2.
Up to 2. Excellent. You're increasing your blood potency to
2.
2. Marvelous. So blood surge means you get to add 2 dice to, as you did at level 1, 2 dice to any time that you boost one of your attributes. You can roll a hunger dice, rouse check. Boom. You get 2 dice to that roll. Every time you do a rouse check, you get to heal more in a turn, essentially. And the cool thing going from 1 to 2 is all of your discipline powers, if you make a roll for any of your disciplines, you add a dice to it. Your blood fuels it that much more powerfully. And you get to re-roll. This is where it gets sick. If you use a rouse check to use a discipline up to level 1, like if you use your level 1 discipline, if it requires a rouse check, you get to re-roll a dice for level 1 powers if they require a rouse check, which means you get to use them more often. But your bane severity increases, which means different compulsions may affect you more deeply because you are growing closer in your power to whatever the hell started your clan. Yeah. Yes.
Are there any vampires with like blood potency of 10 kicking around?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can you
Are
drop
they-
below 1?
Are they omega spooky?
Yes.
Okay.
They might be in the ocean.
Yes.
Why would they be in the ocean?
No sunlight.
It's spooky.
Oh.
The ocean's full of liquid nightmares.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're probably not going there.
Well, we're not going into the open sea. That's definitely a veil for you. But you did say at one point you wanna encounter ocean stuff.
Yeah.
You want to cube that?
No.
Okay. Do you want to cube that?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, just so long as we're not like lost in the open. Got it. Yep. Got it. Okay, cool. So blood potency. Your blood is essentially getting thicker and you got blood walk. So if
Yes.
somebody gives you their blood or you take it somehow, you can find out a lot more information about a particular kindred. Up
Yes.
to and including sometimes somebody's sire. Yes. Blood walk literally just lets you walk the path of their lineage and who they are and what they are. So what are you spending your experience on there, Jessica?
I'm going to up my Auspex discipline.
Oh, and up from 2 to 3?
Yes.
Ah, and what are you taking?
Share the senses.
Oh boy, could you read that out for everybody? Oh, that's fun. Oh, boy.
By reaching out with their mind, the vampire can tap into the sense of another mortal or vampire, seeing, hearing, and feeling what they do. The user still retains their own perceptions and is still aware of their own surroundings, though the effect requires some getting used to. The user decides whether to tap into only one, some, or all of the target's senses. When used on a stranger, this power requires line of sight to initiate. However, it can be used over longer distances on someone who still has some of the user's blood in their body.
Yeah. And what's the rouse check on that one?
1.
1? All right. That's fun. Neat. Are you upping or increasing anything else? Any skill, any
No,
attribute?
that was all I.
That was all you had?
for-
Okay. Yep. The disciplines are gross. And how about you, Mr. Tyndall?
Not doing anything. Chilling.
Just chilling. How many experience points do you have?
13.
Okay. Wait. Have you spent experience points before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
He upped animalism.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I
You did
know
up animalism. Now, you eventually wanted to turn into a bat, right?
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
called-
in no rush.
I get it. It's called Protean, just when you want to take a look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you know, just, I'm just letting you know, like if we're talking, there's a discussion, you're over here, you're not part of a scene. If you just want to like, yeah, take a look at the book or anything like that. One of the powers, big ass claws. You know, just throwing that out there. You know, if you want Mr. Tyndall to be a little scary.
Not really, no.
What if
Yeah, I
you
didn't
were
think so.
Bigfoot? What if Oliver was Bigfoot?
Yeah.
It is kind of
I did
what if
ask,
you
can
were
I make
Bigfoot.
Oliver bigger? Like, can vampires change the way they look?
Yeah.
Could I make Oliver a foot taller?
Okay.
You might be able to find someone who could.
Yes. So you are correct. Vampires typically, when they're turned, one of the tragedies of being a vampire is stasis.
Mm-hmm.
Is you are
You're like stuck like that. Yeah.
you are stuck like that. Now this is why certain disciplines from some of the other clans are very valuable. For example, there's one clan called the Zmisi, and their discipline is called vicissitude, also known as never mind. I said I wouldn't say that word again, or was that a joke? Can I actually say the other word?
Sure.
I don't know what word you're talking about. Vampire?
No, yeah, no. We're trying to hold on just a
Their
second.
power is called vampire.
How about if I write it and then show it to you? No, that's still gross. They can change your body around.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, one. Yeah, but yes. So we'll stick with vicissitude, and we'll check in with folks whether or not the other term for it is acceptable, because I legitimately forgot. Yes, so they can change you. That's usually for boons and things like that.
Yeah.
If you use the way that your attributes can change is essentially, it's kind of like training. It's like working out, except it's permanent. Is you use and kind of use blood surge enough to like boost your strength, your vampire body will eventually get used to that amount of strength being in your body, or dexterity, or things like that. You can shift and change some of your attributes, but typically your physical appearance, it's more difficult to change unless it's through disciplines. And a lot of times it's only temporary unless you hit yourself some vicissitude.
Okay.
Yeah. And depending on where your humanity's at, like tattoos won't stick, hair dye falls out like after a day. So usually when you get turned, like you want to look how you want to look forever. When you're
Jessica
embraced.
took like a spa day.
Yes.
There's no way she didn't.
Yeah.
Oliver didn't know. Man.
He didn't have a choice.
Yeah, you really get the option.
I gotta look like this for the rest of my life. Everybody's hot. This sucks, man.
But you can, like, you know, depending, you know, there are ways. Is that a thing that you'd be interested in pursuing?
I don't think so. Not right now. I'm just thinking.
Okay, just thinking out loud.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. You let me know.
Just wondering what possibilities there are.
Yeah.
How tall is Oliver right now?
How tall of her?
Oliver? It's like 5'10". Just a little, maybe
It's my
5'11".
height. Why would you need to be taller?
I don't know. Because, I don't know. Just Oliver would like to be taller. When you're like a certain height, you're like, because like I'm tall, so I would love to be shorter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's great.
It's like, but it's that thing where it's like you want the thing you don't really have because you're used to just having this way, right?
Yeah.
So-
Grass is greener on the other side,
Yeah.
or lower altitude, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I would love to be a little shorter, right?
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah.
I would love people at Loading Ready Run to be a little shorter.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm 5'7". I am legit average height. And everybody's like, Jacob's so tiny. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm literally just regular. Like, that's part of the reason why I love living in Japan. Like, everything was my size. Like, I didn't have to lower chairs and I could sit in things. It was great. And everybody tall that came over, like all those freaking British people knocking their heads in the entrance to the subway. I was like, ha 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 ha. Eat it. Not that I feel that way about you, my gargantuan friend. Yeah, but no, I absolutely understand what you're saying. All joking aside, most joking aside. Tolliver. It's gonna be a good day. So where did we leave off last time? Now that everybody's got their disciplines and everything, everybody's clear on how things work and whatnot. Okay. And as we go forward, I'm not asking you necessarily to plan ahead or anything as far as your experience points and things go. Put them where you want and what's going to be fun, and we will, in the game, figure out a way to make that work. We will all work together to tell that story. Because even if you want to just be like, I want to be a race car driver now, we will figure out a way.
I want to be Dale Earnhardt Jr.
There you go. I did have one clarification question for you.
Yep.
You got to take one plate home with you
Yes.
from Monica's. Which clan was it?
Oh, whichever one he was eating off of. It was the first one he gave me. It was a rose one. It was Toreador.
So you wanted to be the Toreador one? Okay,
Yeah.
great.
He would have just he wouldn't even like it's not even cleaned. Like it's just all got food on it, right? Like,
Oh, no. Giuseppe took it from you and wrapped it.
damn. You would have
Oh,
cleaned it. I like the idea of Oliver just walked out with
You
his plate with food on. He's like, it's my
Like,
plate
no,
now.
no, it's fine. I can carry it.
Yeah, you know, if that's how you want, like you're just like, like have a chicken wing still stuck to it. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Absolutely. We can have that 100%.
So right now
No, it's my eyes are dry. I'm not
that's
expressing.
right.
Yeah, sorry. No, this is dry. It's always dry eyes, by the way. If I ever do this, it's dry eyes. I just want to be very clear that it's always
The more you repeat it, the more I hear the words dry ice.
dry ice.
It's a little weird.
just got dry ice in my eyes.
Jeez.
Oh, that's why that explains all the fog.
Oh, Dark Father help me. Okay. So, good. Let's move on and play a vampire.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
We're in Monica's weird dungeon.
Yeah, we are.
Because Marge attacked Monica, and now Marge is chained to the wall.
I mean,
That's correct.
I think Marge might have actually tried.
Marge said they ate something.
I believe Marge's words were, they sent ghosts after me, and I ate them.
They tried to get in.
They tried to get in, and I ate them.
Yes.
Yes.
Some ghosts.
And then they stared at Monica, after Monica had led you down here and entered the room and turned on the lights in this very austere, pretty much stainless steel box with a drain in the middle of the floor. There are charcoal smudges and things on the wall. It's not absolutely pristine, but it's not messy. You recognize it.
Yeah.
Rituals have happened in here.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
This is yeah.
Yeah, you notice like a little wax like in the corners and things.
Do I get a sense of what she did?
Oh, if you would like to roll, because this is outside of a discipline, but if you would like to roll,
Like blood sorcery int?
perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. I love that roll. Hunger dice do apply here.
Yep.
What's your dice pool?
6. Crit.
Whoa.
2 other successes. So these are 4, 6, right? Because
Yeah.
ends count for 2.
Mhm.
So 6 successes.
Wow.
Isn't the hardest thing to do cause 6 successes? Like,
Six
speaking?
is very hard.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. 6 is very hard. So essentially,
it's just
yeah, just dabbed.
Yeah.
Successes aren't a
wild.
like in some other systems. Successes like I do it or I don't. Successes here are modular. So if I set the difficulty and hit the difficulty, you do the thing at the bare minimumist level that you've done the thing. Any successes you get past that is more information, the better you do the thing. So sometimes, especially if you want to be like real cool, even if you're like, well, this is an easy thing, but I want to do it in an awesome way, sometimes taking the hunger risk and rolling a dice pool instead of taking half or doing automatic success is something that you can always call. Also, please keep in mind, taking half is you take half your dice pool, rounded down, and those are automatic successes. Or I'm sorry, those count as successes. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you win. So
Right.
it's up to you whether or not you risk rolling or take half. Because sometimes you can say, can I take half? And I'll be like, you can. But it still doesn't meet the success. I may also offer succeeding at a cost. So if you take half, be like, this seems a little bit past you, a little bit beyond what you're capable of to just do. But, and then I'll offer you some sort of devil's bargain, which will be hopefully very tempting and fun for you, which I expect with this group, you'll always take because you don't give a shit. In the best way, by the way. Not you don't give a shit about the story, but just you're just like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. You
Just curiosity killed a lot of cats in this group.
If you kill Silas, I'm making a Zamisi. Whose manse was taken over by a Dave and Buster's.
Oh, please kill Silas. Please.
Woke up after 400 years of torpor and heard the whack-a-mole machine
Just a Chuck E.
upstairs.
Cheese, yeah. It's just like a
before we continue with your success.
I like this a lot.
Blah.
Blah. I'm really good at skee ball. Blah.
Welcome to my home. Would you like some tickets? So two things in response to that. I won't kill Silas.
Okay.
We will kill Silas.
Oh, then I'm definitely...
If this is a collaborative table and we are a troop.
We all take the responsibility of shoveling together.
So how soon can we make this happen? Okay.
Yeah. I know what you did last session.
Yeah.
2. Would you like to cube that?
Yes.
Cubed. Let me offer something different.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to play that? And I can make them a storyteller player character.
It's a little goofy, I think. I mean, it's kind of awesome, but it's a little like...
I like the idea behind it. Whether or not it's goofy is up to you.
Yeah.
Like if you're just like, yeah, he walks out in a Mickey Mouse hat and just everything he bought with tickets and just like blah blah.
Like I just imagine this character waking up after being staked, right? Like the
Yeah.
stake finally disintegrates.
Yeah,
After
and then-
centuries, they wake up and they're like, what is even going on? I have no context for any of this.
I like the concept.
Yeah.
Let's put it aside, but we won't put it in the cube.
Okay.
Might be able to do something with that. How's that sound to everybody?
Sure.
Yeah, cool. If somebody else has a really dumb idea and somebody else wants to put something in a cube, though, like in the cube, you let me know and we'll talk about it.
We're running into limited space in the cube.
Oh no, the cube is infinite, but
Yeah, it's like an infinity stone.
Okay. Okay.
but it's always screaming. Yeah, what's in there will never let out, never get out. But it really wants to. God does it want to.
So
Anyway,
So
What's that?
the ritual.
yeah. So the ritual.
Yes.
6 successes. Yes.
6 successes.
You are not familiar with rituals, and you've studied some what very few treatises and tomes the Vancouver Chantry had on other people's magical things. I mean, the Tremere would love to know more about how the Giovanni do things, and they were making inroads, but so much was lost when the pyramid broke, when the Vienna Chantry fell. But you've asked about it. You've asked your sire about it, and Theo has let you know what he knows, which is precious little. But one of the things that the Giovanni have at least been rumored to be capable of, what it looks like was being evoked in here, because you recognize the type of charcoal used is definitely from burnt bone. The wax is tallow from human bone. And one of their socks is missing. And there's a small pile of ash in the corner. It seemed like they were attempting to connect with somebody connected with Marge in order to question them and bind them. It was very hastily cleaned up before it seems like you were fetched or they were attacked. It didn't go well.
Foul.
Yes. It's not how you do things.
Crude.
It depends on whether or not you would think it would be crude or not. That's a personal perception. Not necessarily an objective one.
Obscene?
I think that would be appropriate. Especially with how Silas feels about being connected to the past. You know, does he feel like letting the dead rest is important? Or would it yet be a closer connection to what has come before? What a great question.
Yeah.
I think you should think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you share? And do you share it in front of Monica? Because Marge had looked at Monica and said, I know your sin. I know where your sin is buried, and I'm going to find it.
Don't know what that would mean.
Monica looks at Marge and says, pleasant. I'll wait outside. Give you some time with your charge.
Can you release them?
It is definitely within my power to do so.
Will
They
you?
attacked me. I will allow you to, absolutely. She already has a key in her hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hands it to you.
Thank you. I
You mean
thank you for your restraint in dealing with this. I mean, understand, like, being attacked in your own home gives you full rights to do a lot of things.
Thank you very much for respecting the tradition of hospitality. But you are welcome, and I truly wish to maintain and increase good relations with all of you. So, think nothing of it, truly. I will be waiting outside. You have the key, and you have the room to do whatever you feel you need to in here. And she turns and says, I'll be waiting right outside. The rooms are soundproof. And she goes outside, shuts the door. That same kind of hiss and click happens as you heard upstairs.
Wait, are we locked in here now?
Doesn't look like it.
Well, Oliver's gonna try the door.
Yeah, it hisses and opens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
And
had to make
yeah,
sure.
Monica. Yes.
No, nothing. Sorry.
She's like on a cell phone. She's
Yeah.
just like, yes.
I needed to make sure that we weren't locked in here.
What's your wits and insight?
Wits and insight
Yeah.
is 5.
Would you like a piece of information about Monica?
Sure.
Do you want to roll for it though?
Oh,
do you want to
yeah.
risk? Do you want to risk to get a small piece of information about Monica?
Up
to you.
No, Oliver wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know?
Oliver
Okay, cool.
wouldn't.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you just shut the door, turn back around to the scene at hand.
Yeah.
So we were talking to vampires.
Mhm.
You're in a room.
Well, I mean, technically, it's not a vampire.
Okay. What would you call them?
I don't know, but I mean, like I've been told numerous times it's not a vampire.
It really depends on who you're talking to, and it's not a vampire. It's just using the V
not
word.
not a
It's
vampire.
not a vampire. It's using the V word, and it's different companies.
Yeah.
Like depending on how things are. It's all very, you gotta think of it like a, like a real life kind of thing.
Okay.
You don't want to say it on the phone.
We're in a soundproof room. I can say as loud as I want. Vampire.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Please
Hey,
tell me.
Joe,
Oliver
this is
just
yours.
starts
Oh, yeah, he just starts
He's like,
yelling.
yeah, vampire.
He's getting it out of his
Yeah.
system. He's like, vampire, vampire, vampire.
Just muttering in the corner.
No, he's just like, vampire, like saying it like really loud.
Oh, good. We're all just gonna, I
Testing.
guess, look at you.
Ignore. Yeah, we just ignore this. We ignore that this is happening.
I mean, Jessica would look at Joe and be like, "This thing's your responsibility."
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned,
Sorry, I don't know.
Shows.
I've been under a lot of pressure. I'm trying to get it out of my system so I don't say it out there.
that's fine.
Okay.
I'm glad you're acclimatizing.
Thank you. I'm trying very hard.
And I can see that you're doing great.
Thanks.
Marge goes, you're doing great.
Thanks, Marge. Hey, wait a second. Don't be sweet to me. What happened? Why'd you try to attack Monica? What's going on here?
She tried to take my secrets.
Okay. How about you just tell us your secrets and then no one has to take them?
Then they would be your secrets.
Well, no. They'll be our secrets, comrade.
13 days on the tree. And the last secret was the one that was never told.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Okay.
You're
I'm gonna,
a wizard.
Marge, I'm gonna
Hey.
undo the manacles.
Okay.
All right. You okay?
Yes.
All right. So I do that.
Yep. Just. Bloop. I need another sock.
We'll get you a sock later.
Okay.
It's on the list. Along with some dry shampoo.
Oliver can
Maybe
take
some
his
good
shoe off and he'll
clothes.
take his sock off.
Okay.
And he'll give it to Marge. And then he puts his shoe back on.
I like relics.
You mean relics? Those socks are brand new. They're from Walmart.
I know Walmart.
Yeah.
I know Walmart. Let me put a sock on.
Okay.
Yep. Would anybody like to roll a cult for the creepy thing?
Yeah, definitely
said.
would.
Okay.
Occults.
Wits a cult.
Wits occult?
Yeah, because this is you're not researching or anything.
Okay.
It's a flash insight roll.
All right. 6 dice.
6 dice. Yeah. Do you have a history? What's your history? Is there a history?
No, I've got
There is no-
academics.
Academics. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to ask. What's your academics at?
2.
Oh, 2. You can. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Do you want to roll it or take half?
I'll take half.
You want to take half?
Yeah.
The
So 3.
knowledge is tickling your brain. So I will allow you to succeed at a cost, if you would like, or you can roll it.
I like rolling dice.
Let's roll the dice. Clack them bones.
Or succeed at a cost and 4 successes.
You did roll like 6 successes
I did,
earlier.
which
I think
means-
you could do it.
Bestial
happen
failure.
again.
It's going to be a bestial failure, you know.
Well,
At least we're in a soundproof room. Like,
Yeah, it'll be fine.
while I...
If you attack me, I'll be very upset.
I want to succeed at a cost.
You want to succeed at a
I want to see what this looks like. I want to see what this looks like.
So, succeed at a cost. Now, while I am totally fine with metagame thinking, I wouldn't assume that succeeding at a cost is automatically just outside of the difficulty threshold. So, you had said, so it's a 4. I wouldn't necessarily assume that because I am a bastard.
Okay.
And if I say succeeded to cost, the difficulty might be 6, and I might still offer it, but the cost will be higher. I will allow you, in this case, I will happily allow you to hear what the cost is, and then you can decide whether or not to roll. Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair.
That sound good? Does that sound good with everybody?
Yeah.
yep.
Are you okay if this is not always the case, if I feel particularly mischievous or...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
Your thing.
Cool.
I ain't scared.
Good. That's excellent. That's very good. I wouldn't want you to be scared. I don't want that. If it happens, I might still enjoy the moment. So, succeeding at a cost. Typically, this is you do the thing that you want to do, but it's something is missing. So I'm not going to tell you the exact bit of information, but I will give you the first part of the thread, and you might follow it later. This will cost you time and resources
Okay.
at a future date if you choose to pursue it. You remember something in Norse mythology
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
That's it. That's what you get. So if you choose to pursue this at a later date, it will cost you time and resources.
That
And if you choose to let it go, then it's just a little piece of tasty bits that you don't have.
Odin.
Yes. And again, what's that? What's that?
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
Well, no. What did you figure something out based on
it's
that?
it's the Odin myth, right? The 13 days on the tree, giving up your eye for essentially,
Knowledge.
yeah, for knowledge. But it's like it was Odin crossing.
Do you say this out loud?
I don't think so. I don't.
You
think
got it. No,
Yeah.
you got it. You can say it out loud.
Okay,
You,
yeah.
Cameron got it. You absolutely, yeah.
Odin sacrificed his eye for essentially women's insight. Like magic was associated with women.
Like the guy from the Marvel movies?
No, well, yes. You know how in the Marvel movies he's only got one eye?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I just figured he
tied
lost
himself
it
to the
sometime.
tree.
There's a reason he doesn't have one? He's
Yeah.
missing an eye?
Yeah, it was sacrificed to learn magic.
Wow.
Essentially.
I always knew
And in
those
some
movies.
formulations, it's tied to femininity,
Uh-huh.
and there's like a crossing, a kind of a threshold
Okay.
attached to it. But that's up to interpreter or translator.
I always knew that Marvel movies were high art, but now it's just proved it.
Can we go?
I think we need to talk to Monica as we leave, but yes,
I don't like her.
that's okay. You don't have to talk to her.
You can hide behind Joe if you want.
Monica's a killer.
Yes.
She's a vampire. She has to be a killer. That's just how it works. I'm new here, but even I know that.
Is it going to happen to you?
What? Kill? I hope not. I mean, I'm just eating raccoons. I mean, that makes me a killer anyway. So yeah, I am. I don't think there's any way around it. Once you become a vampire, that's it. It's like you have to kill to live. You don't have to kill, but I don't think there's a vampire that exists that hasn't killed. Pretty sure. I'd be surprised if I ever saw one.
I mean, I haven't killed anything yet. Just
Yet.
takes some blood.
It's a
from
long
them.
time, man. I'm just saying that vampires have a certain trend, it looks like, to me anyway.
What do you think?
I think we should go.
Yeah. Let's go. Marge walks very slowly up to you and holds your face in their fairly slight hands. Yep. And just stares at you for a little bit.
What are you doing?
Remembering you as you are.
The hell?
And then they walk to the door and stand in front of it. And then look at Joe.
All right, I'm going to stick with Marge. Silas, if you want to get the information.
Yeah. Okay.
Or Jessica? I think she likes you.
What information are we getting from her?
The location that we need to
Oh,
go
right. Sorry, I was distracted by Marge. She's interesting. They're interesting. Yeah, I could talk to Monica, I'm sure.
to. Hmm. Yeah, we just need to know where to go.
Okay.
So you go?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you take Marge?
I just follow whoever's going out the door and then probably go upstairs.
Okay. Monica turns around as you're opening the door, and very pointedly stands remember it's a fairly darkened hallway. You can't see past a couple of doors on the side. You can sort of tell just in that feeling way that this hallway opens up a little bit farther down, but the green lights that are here and all of the dimness keep you from really getting any bearings down here. Obviously, she doesn't want to share what is past where she's standing, and she took you to the very first room. You don't know how many rooms like that are down here, and it's odd that this one is closest to the stairs. She motions up, and actually when Marge comes out, following you, she takes a step back. Just very subtle, takes a step back away from Marge. And you all head back upstairs. Monica takes up the rear. You end up back in the very opulent foyer. Where do you go and what do you do from here?
Hey, Monica.
Monica's shutting the door and just hitting the alarm button. Yes?
Can we get the location of the map?
Absolutely. Did you want your map? I think I have a AAA one around here somewhere.
This map would be great.
All right. She takes it and takes it over to the kitchen island. Giuseppe's in the kitchen cleaning.
I'm looking at the map
From-
over her shoulder.
Oliver's refrigeratory predations. And reorganizing.
Vampires were hunters, right? that's Oliver, baby.
Wouldn't this be more gathering?
No, it's hunting.
It's hunting?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just trying to find
Not
the
the way
choices.
Oliver does it.
Giuseppe's putting everything kind of back where it was, and then writing a list down.
What needs to be replaced?
Exactly. Yeah. Writing a list of what needs to be replaced. It's one of those magnetic pads to the front of the thing. Yeah. Just taking notes. He turns around as soon as he sees Monica walk in. He bows and walks out, just kind of leaving everything kind of where it was. She goes over to the center island and tries to spread the map out. Are you still there with Marge?
I think when we get up to the foyer, I'll just be like, I'm going to take Marge out to the van. We'll see you all out there. And
Okay. Yeah.
we'll go outside.
Head out to the van.
Yeah.
So Monica looks at the map and she's like, yes, it's definitely in Langford. And she points down, it's in this general area here. And it's in an area that's sort of there's construction for new condos and things, but there's a lot of old houses out there. Very easy to not hide, but there's the train tracks that are out there, and there was the old trolley station and whatnot. Amidst all of these half-built buildings or pits in the ground, there are a bunch of houses and little stores, or it's a small town that's sort of becoming gentrified, but there are still within that little pockets where people always slip through the cracks.
So she's just pointing at the location, right?
It's so
Yeah.
weird to be playing like an RPG, and they're just like, I expect you to be like, yeah, the location you're looking for is here in the Scar of the World, not here in Langford.
Right.
It's so weird to me. They're like, yeah, it's in Langford. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, man. Where's the Wizard's Tower? Yeah, it's
Like,
over in a
oh,
Esquimalt.
cool.
Yeah.
We can stop the Tims at the strip mall. On
I
the
mean-
way, and yeah,
Technically, the Wizard's Tower is in Esquimalt.
Yeah.
That's where he's staying. Yeah.
It's
Have
just
you heard
funny
the
to me.
mystery of Cowichan Lake?
Yeah. It just tickles me.
He-
I think it's funny.
I feel like Jessica has a dislike for this map a little bit, but
Yeah, you've done a violence to it.
she pulls out a pencil
Mhm.
and like marks the map.
Now, I was checking with some of my contacts. So, yes, there is the general location. I ask that if you are, depending on the level of violence that you wish to employ, please stay away from this building and this building.
X over these buildings.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Why?
Okay.
I have interests there.
Okay.
You can hide a lot of things in Langford.
It's a big space.
It is.
Yeah, there's like a lot of places that I didn't even know existed.
Pretty
were in
sure we're
Langford.
just doing recon anyway. What violence could we possibly be doing over there?
I don't know how you do things. I mean, and she kind of like leans down and puts her elbows on the counter. Our sheriff seems to have a lot of faith in all of you. I don't know what you're capable of, but I am exceptionally interested to find out. Your phone dings. Jessica has received 10 more orders from her Etsy shop.
Damn, get
From
it.
about 10 minutes ago.
Mm.
She sees you look at your phone, winks at you. So, get out of my house.
Oh, okay,
thank you
cool.
for your hospitality.
Thanks for
You're
the
welcome.
plate.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Would you like that wrapped up?
Nah,
Would
it's
that be
good like this. I got it.
Are you certain?
Yeah, yeah.
Very well.
Okay.
Would you like the matching wine glass?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She actually she goes over and she's like, "Where?" And she yells into the other room, "Where are the glasses?" And Giuseppe yells back, "Oh, third shelf over." She goes over and opens it up. She goes and picks one of the Toreador rose stem glasses. The glasses themselves are shaped to evoke the symbols. They don't have the symbols on them. She puts one in front of you and then goes and pulls a shot glass that has the clan symbol at the bottom of it. You can't see it when you look at it from the bottom, but you can see it from looking at the top.
Oliver's like, look, and you very cool.
Just carrying a wine glass in your mouth.
What is your Dex Athletics dice pool?
Dex is 3, athletics is 0, but
Yes.
I have the discipline Cat's Grace,
Okay.
auto pass Dex or athletics checks for balance.
Perfect. Done. Now he uses his disciplines.
To balance plates, yes.
Yeah.
Jessica's just
Oh,
shaking
I never
her
thought
head.
about that.
No.
Whee!
Yeah, no, you're just like, oh, this is great. He is walking out balanced, oh, hey.
Being a vampire is great. Yeah.
Jessica's just like,
He's spinning the ball.
Just take it away.
Take it away from him. I thought the generals were due.
What is that reference?
Simpsons reference.
Simpsons.
Ah,
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch Simpsons when I was a kid.
Oh,
yeah, me neither.
Never got the bug. Yeah. I get a lot of it though. Two of my very close friends love Simpsons and listen to Simpsons podcasts.
Yeah. Yeah, Oliver just peace out.
Yep. Okay. Balancing plates. Did you just say goodbye to Monica and head out the door?
Wave.
She nods at you. I'll be interested in speaking with you more later. I understand Chains had told me you're looking for real estate.
Yes.
I happen to have a lot.
Well, I'm optimistic that we'll have a chance to conduct some business.
I'll have a few lots, actually. Maybe don't let Chains know that.
Mum's the word.
Excellent. I look forward to it. Here's to a fruitful relationship, yes? May the Hikata and the house join hands. At least here.
As all, indeed, this is a fruitful territory for new relationships.
Indeed. Are you familiar with the word Hikata? This is a Cameron decision. Is Silas familiar?
Silas is such a bad liar. He is not familiar, but he's going to try to disguise the fact that it is an unfamiliar word to him.
Well, then that's going to be an opposed roll, I believe.
Okay.
So you have what now? As far as deception, what would you like to roll?
I think persuasion, composure might work.
I have a question. What's the Hikata?
We'll get there.
Okay.
That is what we're doing right now.
Okay.
Yep, that's what we're doing right now.
Unless you want me to roll subterfuge.
I think it's going to have to.
Tasty
Yeah, that
fudge.
sounds correct.
Now I'm hungry. Subterfuge.
I'm going to request, yes, that you roll subterfuge
I'm in a subterfuge state.
plus composure.
That'd be 3 dice.
Yep.
How important is this roll?
Silas needs to be better at lying.
Oh,
Lying to the ghost lady.
Gil needs a new pair of shoes. All right, good luck.
Daddy needs a new sword of wounding. 5s aren't successes, are they?
No.
They are not.
No,
No successes?
none.
All right. How would you like to fib?
Hakata, yeah, of course. How do you spell that?
Yes, the I think he's just like transparently like ears perk up at the mention of the word and has zero chill
Okay.
about it. Like he is quite clearly thinking that he is blank expression and as cool as a cat, like cool as the other side of the pillow, and he is not. He is curious, and his expression is like one of like. Basically, did the blinking guy reaction.
Yeah.
But you think you're playing in your head? You were playing this so cool.
Yep.
Do you say anything?
No.
I see. Is all she says. You've not had much interaction with the family, have you?
Well, a couple of hours now.
So that was a bluff earlier when you asked me about my cousins.
Yes. Yes.
Your
it was.
honesty is refreshing.
If it makes you feel any more comfortable, it's completely unintentional.
Slightly. Slightly. You're going to be fun. Have a good night.
You as well. Always a pleasure.
We'll see. She calls after you as you leave. So everybody meets back out at the van.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like always a pleasure, and you met her once. Enjoy your meal. You too.
You too. Oh, boy. This is good. So you meet all back out at the van. I mean, it's fairly early in the evening. This is pretty much your first stop of the night.
Yeah.
Plenty of mischief still to get into, or not? What do? You have a location. You at least have an area of town, Langford, which is about 30 minutes north of by drive.
Are we going out there now? Do we even know what to expect? We're just trying to find this building. We don't even know what we're doing, right?
But we just had to find it and
That was
figure
it? Or
it
just all
out.
the pieces will fall into place?
Why don't
This
we?
isn't TV, Jessica. Things don't just happen like for no like things aren't just gonna magically work out if we just go there with no information. We should
I think-
probably stake it out first. shouldn't we?
Yes, I think we should stake it out. I
You
think
get info.
who has Google Maps on their phone?
Jessica pulls out her phone. All right. So you're standing in front of the van?
Let's get into the van and leave.
Okay.
It's
You
going
don't
to take
want
us
me
a
to
while
look
to
at
get
Google
back,
Maps right here, right now?
Yep.
get back into the
Jordan's
van.
just waiting in the driver's seat.
Yep.
Honk. Honk. I
Giuseppe,
get in shotgun.
Giuseppe is at the front door, just standing there, watching you all argue.
All right, smell you later.
So everyone gets in and
The van just
Joe.
waves.
Oh, wait. Stop, like, don't pull out yet. And I roll down the window. Is Giuseppe still outside?
You would have to get into the front to roll down the windows. You can open the side door.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
whoever's sitting in front, I just lean
Yep.
over them. And I
Silas.
roll down the
Yep.
window. Giuseppe!
Yes, Mr. Tyndall.
Did you get my address?
Yes,
Okay, cool. You're mailing the plates, right?
I am.
Okay, thank you.
They will find you.
That's
Have a
all
great
it is.
night.
Okay.
Bye.
That's all. Yeah.
all right,
Yep.
yeah, we all wave goodbye. We drive away.
I like the idea of Oliver having some vampire over, and they're like, where the fuck did you get these plates? I just found them.
Yeah.
Oh, those?
Oh, they were a gift.
Invite Quinn over for a dinner party. I dare you.
Sweepstakes, I think.
Yeah. Home shopping network.
Yeah, Home Shopping Network. Yeah.
They're not the plates. Everything's kind of inlaid to it, so you can find, if you know what you're looking for, you can find the symbols. But a cursory glance wouldn't reveal the clan symbols.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they just look like a plate to Oliver.
A very expensive plate with a place for a wine glass in the middle. No, Oliver sees the rose.
Sees the
because
rose?
you've seen the same tattoo,
Okay.
embossed tattoo on Jessica. But yeah, it looks like a very fancy, and it is a very fancy bone china, of course. What else would you expect to find in a necromancer's house? So you drive. Where are you taking the kids, Joe?
After we leave the gate, I'll turn to Silas and ask, does it look like there's anywhere to park near the location?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's a residential area.
It's like a 3-block. She kind of circled a 3-block area in Langford.
Okay.
There's one like construction. There's 2 construction sites on either side, and there's a bunch of small alleyways and other things in there. It's hard to tell what's there. You don't know like the businesses or whatnot. You're looking at a fairly crumpled AAA map.
From my recollection of it.
AA? What is it in Canada?
BCAA.
BCAA. Yeah, it's a BCAA map. Yep.
Well, at least, yeah, it's Province A Automobile Association. From my taste of blood, do I remember whether it was facing the street or facing an alley?
No, you've got. If I remember correctly, it was just the bare minimum of successes to even get that picture. It's you have the picture of like an open garage,
Okay.
and with stuff in it that looks slightly alchemical. It's a very rough sketch.
Can we look at it on a Maps app, like a Street View Maps app?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
Marge.
not hard. It's very easy.
Yeah.
Marge,
Yes.
I want you to come here and look over my shoulder while I look at this map.
Okay.
And
Marge gets up.
Mhm.
Who's sitting behind Silas?
Oliver.
Oliver. Marge sits on your lap, and then like
All right,
leans in.
personal space.
I want you
I'm
to,
okay.
does this look familiar to you?
You can't pull it up. That's going to definitely need to be a roll to find a specific like place in Google Street Maps while you're driving on a phone off of a rough sketch. Somebody's going to definitely need to roll that.
I
This
can
would
roll
be
that.
like pulling up Street View of the location that's circled and then walking around.
Yeah, walking around. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right.
But that's definitely going to be a roll. I would
Okay.
say that's probably going to be about 5 successes. That seems like something that is hard to do, especially if when the Google car went by, the garage wasn't open.
What kind of role do you think that would be?
Technology ints? Technology wits?
Technology. What kind of role do you think it would be? Take a look at your attributes. When I ask you what kind of role you think it would be, there's a couple of different ways to play it, and if you can justify it playing to your character's strengths, please go ahead.
I think that this is a systematic, structured activity
Okay.
that would use Silas's int
Mhm.
and technology.
Okay. Are you kind of generally driving towards the location while they're figuring it out?
We are in Machosen?
Yeah. Well, you're sort of close to Machosen along the
Yeah.
yeah.
They're just kind of heading roughly towards Langford.
roughly
We've
towards
got
Langford.
shopping to do at the very least, so
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
All
how
the-
late it is.
Yeah, all the
But I mean, there's like probably a 24-hour Thrifties or something like that.
yeah, all the big box stores are out there.
I mean, Joe, I know that we were like got errands to do, but if we could end up at our own places by the end of the night, that'd be great. Tonight?
Do you want to go there first or
No,
Okay.
no, I don't want to deal with that now. But I have things to do that
Yeah.
not ending up at your house would be great.
Mm.
It's a lovely place.
You're-
I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So that would be 6 dice.
6 dice, please.
Can Marge help?
Marge is helping. Would you like to help as well?
Yeah,
while looking on your phone as well.
I can help.
Okay.
We said
Oh, I'm just going to give Silas some bonus dice if
Oh,
you're also
yeah.
helping. Yes. So with Marge's assistance and with Jessica's assistance, please increase your dice pool by 3.
Okay.
It's a lot of dice.
But you said this was 5 success?
5 successes.
Two.
2? I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. You're looking and you're looking. You're also looking on your phone. Marge is asking for Angry Birds.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The phone's just not really. They haven't
Yeah.
taken new pictures around that area.
Right. Maybe they
For
painted
a
the
while,
house.
so
Maybe
it's
it's been
like-
renovated.
Well, there's
Yeah.
construction going on. So
Yeah.
that's not going to necessarily reflect.
Would somebody please roll? And anybody can do this. You can all do this if you want to, or not. It depends on whether or not you want to risk it. Marge said something earlier that might help you. Would somebody please roll? Let's say
That was 9 dice.
it was.
Statistically unlikely.
Did you
almost
want
taken
you know,
half.
with that? Please keep in mind, you got before we go into this next roll here. You've got willpower to spend,
Oh, yeah.
or not spend, but you can take temporary willpower.
I would
damage.
love to take temporary
All right.
willpower damage.
So
and I can
let's-
re-roll
3 dice.
3 dice,
You can re-roll 3
non-hunger
dice.
3 non-hunger dice.
Yes, indeed.
These all have to come up as successes.
Yep.
Well, you just crit, and then you get more successes.
Yeah. 0 successes.
Oh, you can take more temporary willpower damage if you
I would like to take more temporary willpower damage.
Excellent. What's your total willpower?
6.
Excellent. So 2 temporary willpower damage. This is exhausting. This is frustrating that you can't quite get there.
Yeah, I mean, have you used Street View on your phone?
Oh.
It gets frustrating.
Yes, indeed.
1 more success.
1 more success. All right. Would you like to succeed at a cost? Would you like somebody else to succeed at a cost on your behalf who is assisting you?
I would like to succeed at a cost.
Excellent. Earlier, you all had asked for a messy critical.
Oh no.
That will now become a bestial failure.
Interesting.
If you would like.
Wow.
This is a choice.
Oh.
Oh, please
And that
do
bestial
it.
failure, because there's 3 people participating in this action, have to be used on either Marge, yourself, Silas, or Jessica.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Understood.
We'll do this the old-fashioned way. A bestial failure in the van is like,
It doesn't have to happen now.
He
It just-
just said it would.
It just would happen.
Yeah.
And bestial failures can take many forms.
We haven't done one yet, and it could be fun.
we're trying so hard to stay on the DL for this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
We are trying. We have. Even Oliver knows.
No. That's not Jessica.
It's Heather.
Heather.
Okay. Adam
Heather.
knows that we are trying to
Why?
keep this calm, cool, and collected.
I am
okay?
going to walk
Cool
the
like
path.
the other side of the pillow.
Cool like the other side of the pillow.
Yeah.
All right. No,
I walk the path of the coward.
Yeah.
Good for
All
you.
right.
I
Good
look
job,
forward
Karen.
to our first bestial failure at some point in this campaign.
Some point far in the future.
Well-
That is not my fault.
Don't worry, because if anyone ever freaks out, I have quelled the beast.
You do.
Oh, cool.
I'm like a cleric.
You could be,
Yeah,
depending on what you believe.
like a healer.
Okay, so
All right. Well, so we're not succeeding on the map.
drive
thing.
to
Yep.
Langford,
Yes.
drive around the location a bit, and then drive to a box store,
Yes.
regardless of whether or not we see the location.
So we're gonna do that memory roll, if you want, which would be. May I see your character sheet for just a moment there?
Sure can.
Thank you very much. If you wish, you may roll
Things I'm
composure.
good at.
What's that?
I was just saying things I'm good at.
Composure insight.
Poggers.
If you would like to roll this to remember that piece of information.
Yeah. Oliver wants to roll.
My pool's like 6 for this.
Difficulty 3.
I can take half.
1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4.
On 6
5,
dice.
6 successes.
6 successes? Okay, hold on to that. You don't have to roll. You can take
Oh.
half if you want. But never mind. Look at that.
I rolled 5 successes.
5 successes. That is fantastic.
I'm not gonna roll.
You're not going to roll?
No.
Okay.
I would like to take half and take
You like
3
to take
successes.
half 3 successes? You remember earlier, Marge had mentioned knowing something. That's what Silas remembers.
Yes.
5 successes. It was one of the big box stores. It was Walmart. When you handed Marge the sock, Marge said,
I know
like
Walmart.
correct.
But everyone knows Walmart.
If you look at the
X'd
map
off.
again, not the X'd off parts, but if you look at the map again, where it's circled is right behind where Walmart is.
Oh, I thought we were going to Walmart.
We are going to Walmart.
Ah, hell yeah! I love Walmart.
Yeah, there's some shopping that.
You know,
has
Walmart lets you park all night.
Location. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Walmart late at night is just full of vampires, right?
and maybe some snacks. Look, I'm
Is
a little
that
hungry.
why late night Walmart's so weird? Because it's just all vampires? This is Oliver saying this out loud. No?
No.
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 No, they do that
Those are
all on
just
their own.
people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They did that all by themselves.
Marge just goes, not everything is vampires.
Well, yeah. Well, now that I know ghosts are real and Marge's still sitting on my lap. Hey, can you get off? Okay, wrong choice of words. Can you move, please?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Marge. Yeah. Marge exits the very comfy seat and sits back pretty much in the back, like a little bit wobbly.
Yep.
I want a seatbelt.
You get a seatbelt when you tell me your name.
Marge.
Okay, here you go. Okay, I'll give Marge my seat.
You're actually like switching. Okay.
Is that one? That's on you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You walked into that.
Yeah.
That's my name now. Maybe I'll have more.
If we get stopped by cops, everyone in the back has to lie flat.
I remember doing that. Yeah. I've
How many
had
names do you
situations
want?
Like that.
As many as I can get.
Collector. Got it.
As many as I can get. Cain begat Enoch, begat Irad,
Wait,
begat Zillah,
hold up.
begat...
Hey, did anyone else
What?
hear that?
Yes? What?
Hey,
Hey.
they said the C word and not the bad one.
Well, no, the only word I can think of is that one. So you might want to say it out loud.
Cain.
I can walk.
No, you're good. You're good.
Thank you. Where are we going?
Walmart.
Ooh, I know Walmart. Jessica, roll dumb luck for me, please.
2.
2. All right, nothing happens. You go to Walmart, except you go to Walmart.
Okay, but I do actually want to drive around a little bit.
Oh,
before
sure.
we actually park.
So Walmart's kind of situated on this like weird hill across the street from a McDonald's. And there is an area, if you go up the hill, there's a roundabout. And then, you know, sometimes you drive down roads and you're like, I am driving down these roads. Here's a bunch of very nice buildings and new shopping areas and, little cafes and like a nice little, little house in the corner. And then sometimes when you look down the roads off of the main roads, it's just dilapidated houses. As far as you can see, trees that have definitely seen better days, possibly remembering what a tire swing was. Things left in yards. Poverty and depredation is sometimes hidden behind glitz, glamour, and commercialism. And this is definitely one of those areas here. So, you just drive around hoping to chance upon it, or getting the lay of the land?
Both.
Both. Wits investigation, everybody. Again, remind you that you can take half if you just want that to be your successes, pass or fail. If you don't want to risk the hunger.
Again, 6 dice.
Would you like to take half?
I would like to take half.
All right.
I don't want to roll. I just want to drive.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to roll.
1 success.
You don't have to roll. You can just take half if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
1.
1? Great. 1, 3,
1.
1.
We're at 5.
4.
4?
No, that's 4.
No, this was perfect.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 4.
Okay.
4.
Okay. 4.
Yeah.
4?
So we have 9 total.
Oh, this is individual.
Oh,
See if
okay.
anybody spotted it on your side of the car.
Oh.
Oh, I'll roll for Marge. I'm sorry. Big nopes. Nope. You get the lay of the land and you're like, okay, there's a lot of like little hidden areas here, and you're like, I can see this place having a meth lab. It's got a meth lab vibe. Yes. As a matter of fact, there are some individuals that are just kind of like, hanging out in yards, just sort of hanging out at like midnight. Just there watching you drive by in your wizard van.
I put on my robe and wizard van.
So inconspicuous.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I
you drive around?
drive
But
around.
Then,
Like
and if
just
we didn't find it, it's okay.
okay,
yeah, just
all right.
like it's 3 blocks, so we can probably just slalom through them.
Yep, you slalom through them.
And
Now,
Walmart.
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 You drive to Walmart. There are, this is where a lot of the big box stores are, Canadian Supercenter, and there is a Costco out here. There's a bunch of different strip malls as well, connected to some of the big box stores. And you drive to the Walmart. Just kind of park. What's the play here?
Yeah, park. Tell everyone to stay in the van. Go inside. Do my shopping. Come
Wait,
back
I need
out.
socks. Can I come in?
I'm
Socks
hungry.
is on
Can
the
I go get a
list.
snack?
Yes, you can go get a snack.
Nice.
What is the correct procedure for talking to Quinn?
To talking to Quinn?
Yeah. He doesn't like talking on the phone. So when we need to talk to him, how do we do that?
You've never been told. The phone is for emergencies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a left you to your own device thing. That's part of the reason why he gets so upset when he gets called a bunch to come and take care of stuff. There are various ways and channels, but it's the Camarilla, so they'll be slow. Oh, he did give you away. He said text. But you know how to text, so you never did. So, Oliver was given away.
Do you ask that out loud?
Yeah.
Well, he said that I could text him.
Keep in mind, these are the old Motorola flip phones, so it's...
Yeah. I have my phone.
It's not T9.
I don't want to call him because he's just going to get mad at me.
Yeah. I'll take his phone and
Make
just
sure you specify that it's not Oliver texting him. Say,
Yeah.
hey, Quinn, this is Silas.
yeah.
So open that, please.
Let's put a pause on that because I want to give priority to the shopping and to the folks that spoke up first. So we're gonna have 2 scenes. We're gonna have texting Quinn, and we're going to have the rest of you going shopping, leaving Marge where?
Oh, I'm going shopping.
You're going shopping.
I told everyone else to stay,
Stay
in the van.
Right.
I can leave the
Totally
radio on
worked.
for you all.
Nope.
There's a
Don't.
DVD player.
The other van had it. Yeah.
I'm definitely not staying in the van for that.
Octonauts.
I definitely have to buy a new DVD then.
You,
Ratatouille.
I mean, you're at Walmart.
I love Ratatouille.
I got like a crumpled like note in my pocket with like just a list of like just some basic clothes, t-shirts, underwear, socks, pair of jeans, like dry shampoo, blah, 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 blah. Now it's a DVD
Okay.
for the van.
The van came with one DVD.
Came
Braveheart.
with the DVD. I mean, Oliver probably likes Braveheart.
If you only watch the first tape, you get a happy ending. It's a complete film. You just take the second tape and you throw it away.
It's a DVD though.
Yeah. Sorry. The complete film is the complete film. Ugh. So, shopping. Jessica listens to Joe.
Oh, God, no.
Okay. All right. Oliver watches Braveheart.
Yeah.
All right. Oliver watches Braveheart.
I
you're
help
chilling?
Silas, I guess.
Okay. Where's Marge?
With us.
With us.
Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as you go to leave, Marge goes to follow.
Cool. Please stay here in the van, and I'll be right back.
What do I do?
Wait.
Okay. Marge sits in the back. Okay.
All right.
So we're going to split this up into various scenes. We can abstract some of these if you would like. But are you shopping? Like legitimately shopping?
Legit. Yeah.
Okay. Joe legitimately shops. When's the last time you did this? Like we're actually out among people.
It's been months, probably, but
Yeah.
like she still kind of like waves at the neighbors,
Mm-hmm.
but doesn't usually go into stores.
Yeah. It's been a while. Is it relaxing or stressful?
It's relaxing. It's a
It's
little time
relaxing?
to myself. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Away from all of us.
Yeah.
It's hard
Joe-
to put yourself in the pre-Pandini mindset, too.
I don't think there's anything that can happen. Oops. Oh God. I don't think there's anything that can happen here in the store that is dangerous.
Yeah. It has a certain safety to it. Absolutely. Do you use Blush of Life?
Yeah.
Okay. Please make a rouse check. Keep in mind, this is 2 dice. You take the higher because of your new blood potency.
Success.
Excellent. You do not get hungrier. It comes easier to you.
Oh, you get hungry less with higher blood potency?
Your blood
you
goes
can-
further.
Higher chance to.
It's typically you generally get hungrier less. You can go a little bit longer sometimes, but when you do feed, you are very, very restricted with what
I mean, there's a trade-off, but I mean, like,
Yeah,
on
actually
average, you're
sustain-
going to get hungry less.
yeah,
but-
on average, you will get hungry less.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like if you go up to a certain point, you have to kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It gets bad, but on average, you get hungry less, and your powers are stronger. Yeah. So you enjoy. Joe walks through the not necessarily throng. It's midnight, but you get the general midnight revelry that Walmart is known for. Yes. Excellent.
And I am trying to be quick because I know what everyone's going to do the moment I look away.
Yep. Yep. But you do enjoy your time. The smell of late night McDonald's begins to waft through the Walmart as it does. Oliver,
Yeah.
you enjoying Braveheart?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm chilling. I'm just like, I'm sitting here. Like, I literally have nothing to do. Like, Silas has my phone. Marge and I are just chilling.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Okay.
I mean, Oliver doesn't think that there's like anything wrong. Like, Jordan went into Walmart to
Yeah.
buy some things. So he's just like, okay, I'll just wait until she gets back.
Okay. Excellent. Jessica, what do you do?
Jessica went to go get a snack.
Okay. What manner of snack? How does one obtain this snack?
I don't know.
would you like some time to think about it? We can abstract this to a roll.
I would like to abstract it, I think.
We 100% can abstract this to the roll. What's your...
The intention is to just like go get the food, slake some hunger, and then hopefully be back before Joe notices, because even though disobeying, not trying to make her not think I'm doing it all the time.
Absolutely. So would you please, what is your dice pool for Dex Stealth? This is to avoid Joe.
6.
6. Okay. What's your dice pool for Wits Alertness?
Alertness?
Awareness.
Awareness, sorry, excuse me.
3.
3. Okay. I'm going to say that you are fairly adept at avoiding teachers, mothers, other authority figures. You're able to get in and out. Absolutely. Let's abstract this to a roll. What is your preferred feeding method?
Sandman.
Sandman? Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different. Let's roll. How do you... Just tell me, how would you like to do this? My thinking is Jessica probably goes towards the... Yes, did you have a suggestion? Absolutely.
Walmarts
please.
are actually famous for letting RVs park in their lots overnight.
Yep.
For free.
Yes. I was also thinking maybe dressing rooms. Going over, trying something on, asking for assistance.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd not to poo-poo on your idea. That's an excellent
No,
Yeah.
but you're right.
If you're
yeah.
if you feed on sleeping people.
But I
then-
do think Jessica would be like, oh, well, we're here, close. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can check it out.
Excellent. So we'll abstract this to a roll. Seduction? A seduction roll?
Sudoku.
Yes, a Sudoku roll. Yep. Dazzle them with your ability to solve math puzzles, lull them into a false sense of security, and then take their blood. No, I'm asking. No, that's not a skill. I'm asking. What manner?
You know what? I think she wants to try it.
Okay, excellent. It's not going to be hard
That's fine.
because it's late at night. There's nobody trying on clothes, and
But it's a thing she's never done before, and
Yeah.
I think she wants to.
yeah, she wants to
explore
give it a shot. Absolutely. So please keep in mind one of your merits is beautiful. Correct?
Yes.
Yes, and that should be on your character cheat sheet. Near the bottom there, merits.
I add 1 die to appropriate social roles.
I would say that this would be an appropriate social roll. So what would you like to roll? Composure, perhaps?
Charisma?
Oh, charisma. Yeah, of course, yes. Charisma and persuasion?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think.
Excellent. Roll charisma persuasion.
Okay, my charisma's 4. I get 1 extra.
And a hunger.
Persuasion is 2.
Oh, what's your hunger at?
2.
2? Excellent. Yes?
4 successes.
4? It is easy. How much would you like to take?
Just the 1.
Just the one? You go into the dressing room, and all it takes is for you to look over your shoulder and wink. Much like Monica did to you at the house, kind of copying her, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing I would try to
that's
do.
all
Yeah,
it takes.
Jessica.
And the person that's behind the dressing room counter all but like scrambles, like, that, like their feet, like, and pretty much like rushes in. No chill whatsoever. Yep. And you're able to easily take the 1, and this person thinks something incredible just happened. And they go back, and you kind of end it by like just zipping up a little bit the back of you're wearing your dress
Yeah.
tonight, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Zipping up a little bit of the back of your dress without actually anything happening. But the kiss pretty much sends them into absolute bliss state. They don't really quite know what happened. They just know that something incredible did. Perfect. All right. So you have your hunger slaked.
I send a message to Quinn that just says, need to talk. And then wizard emoji? I don't know. Silence.
There's no emojis
Right.
on this phone.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
You have to go
M
with
dash Silas.
M-Silas. Okay.
old styly smiley faces and stuff if you're going to do that.
Right.
Which I wouldn't really suggest with Coin.
No.
Capital D :
Greater than. Colon. Close parentheses. For like the wizard hat.
Open bracket, close bracket, open bracket, close bracket.
Less than 3.
The phone rings.
Quinn,
Yes.
we have new information.
Excellent.
Where would you like to discuss it?
What have you found?
A constrained location for the
Have you found anyone?
not yet, but we're closing in.
Call me when you have something actionable.
Okay.
Don't bother me until then.
Okay.
He doesn't sound like he's had a great couple of nights. I mean, you saw him yesterday. He seemed in a decent mood.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And the babysitting, how does that go?
We're learning more and imparting good behavior.
You think ultimately that's going to be worth it? Some children can't be taught.
That remains to be seen.
Well, good luck. And he hangs up. Quinn's not one for saying goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Oliver, could you just give me a little perception alertness with 3 successes?
Perception?
The awareness.
Or yeah, I'm sorry, awareness. I keep saying alertness because the old editions, it was the alertness and awareness were split up into 2.
Sorry, what were the...
Oh, so perception and awareness, please.
Where's perception?
Perception.
I'm sorry,
not an
perception isn't a
attribute.
thing anymore.
Yeah.
Wits.
Brain wits. Thank you.
Wits awareness?
Yes.
And
Sorry,
how
it's
many
I'm still
successes?
fighting 20 years of asking for that roll for seeing things.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 beat 3.
I got a 10 on a hunger die.
Oh, that's okay. No,
Yep.
it's only if
So
you get a
that's
10 on
3
100 dice.
successes.
Okay, so 3 successes.
That is 3 successes.
Yeah.
You hear the back door open.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Marge has taken off.
Oh,
Marge has
shoot.
opened the back door. Not running, just has opened the back door and is like looking around the van at something.
Marge, what are you doing?
As soon as you hear Marge, what are you doing? Like you just hang up and you see Marge's head just walk past your window.
Marge, Silas.
Open the door. Follow Marge.
Okay. Marge seems to be walking to like across the street down past the Walmart towards like where another strip mall is.
Where are
Seems
we
to be
going?
Walking towards like that area.
Where are we going, Marge?
I have to go to work.
Where do you work?
Over there.
What do you do?
Stretch.
Yoga instructor?
Yeah, I guess.
You're kind of on permanent vacation right now, Marge.
Oh.
You don't have to go to work anymore.
That's good to know.
Why don't we go back to the van?
Okay. I don't like it there anyway.
Work kind of sucks.
Yeah. Marge had to work hard. Marge had to work really hard. Not many people worked there. Also had to work the juice bar.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Did they have the wheatgrass shots?
Yeah.
I never liked those.
No. Okay. I don't have to go to work. Who's paying my bills?
We'll get it worked on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Do you want to know anything?
Do you... Always. Everything. What do you got for me?
As soon as you say everything, she looks at you, or they look at you and go, oh no. And then their eyes roll into the back of their head.
Oh, no.
They
Hey,
had to go
what's
find
that?
everything.
What? Why is that? Oh, no.
Yeah, you
We might
kinda
be
walk
here
up,
for
you're
a
like,
while.
"Hey, where are they going?" And then you kind of hear the last bit of the exchange, like, "What do you want to know?" Everything. And then you hear Marge very subtly saying, "Oh no." And then Silas go, "Oh no."
Yeah.
You finish feeding, and you run into each other on the way out. You've finished your shopping. And you see them a little bit of ways. Marge in their sort of clean but tatty outfit, in socks, mismatched, one yellow, one definitely Oliver's.
One tube.
Yeah, yep, one tube sock, pulled all the way up over the pants, and Silas standing there looking a little afeared, and Oliver.
Oliver's just sitting watching from the van.
Oliver.
He's-
Oliver,
What?
help me carry Marge.
Oh, yeah. Oliver will get out.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're a good, like, couple of yards away from the van. So you see, like, there are people going in and out of stores, and you see these two just, like a carpet.
I fireman carry.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Put her up.
I guess Marge
Put them
got
up.
out.
Yeah.
Or put
Or
them
just
up,
like
sorry.
grab their legs.
Yep.
Yeah.
You carry them back to the van. I'll roll this one for you.
What was that? Does that sound weird?
I think it's one of their disciplines.
Night child thing?
Yeah.
They start muttering in a language you do not understand.
Do I understand it?
If you want to roll at a difficulty 7,
Mm-hmm.
intelligence academics, at a difficulty 7.
Oh, I can't even do that.
Yep. If you would like to, at a difficulty 7, roll intelligence academics.
Hell yeah, brother.
Is it enough?
If I crit,
You're right. You're right. It's possible. Hold on to your dreams.
Yeah. I believe in you.
that is a crit. So that's okay. It's a crit. It would be a messy crit, but I also got another crit.
Mm-hmm.
And then another success.
That's great. That doesn't keep it from being a messy crit, though.
Okay, so that's 7 successes
Great. On a messy.
on a messy.
On a messy. Well,
Oh, it's beautiful.
and you all at the beginning, I believe, the beginning of this session, you'd all asked for a messy crit.
Yeah.
I'm glad the messy crit didn't get rolled over to bestial failure.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Well,
not.
there it is. Boy, look at that. On
I speak-
intelligence occult roll.
I speak Enochian. Eno-chan. excuse- Enochian. Yeah, no. I mean,
Don't drop it.
Well, I think that's a fine time to find out what happens at the beginning of next session.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much for joining us tonight for Dice Friends. Remember, all of this lovely content is brought to you by you and your support of our Patreon, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Thank you very, very much. I mean, if you enjoyed this, you can grab this and other wonderful, wonderful content and things wherever your podcasts are served. We'll see you next time. Be safe. Well, come on, you do your thing. There you go. I had to remind you this time.
I was waiting for
what is-
Adam to start it.
What has become of me?
Yeah.
Good night, and we'll see you next time, Darklings.